M&S Food sponsors Tom Kerridge Cooks Spain. Says Tom Kerridge. He cooks with M&S Food in Spain.
I'm back on the road.
Let's go!
And this time, me and my van are in the food lovers' paradise of Spain.
Mi nombre es Tom.
Mi nombre es Tom.
To meet my kindred spirits. People as passionate about producing ingredients
This could be a marriage made in heaven.
as I am about cooking them.
Sweet, it's crunchy, it's delicious.
I'll discover traditions,
Wow. You're walking through history.
obsessions,
That is one of the strongest things I've ever put in my mouth.
and innovations.
This is like a game of Pac-Man.
I'll get stuck in
I'm going the wrong way.
Another way.
experience the food culture,
Like the Spanish fishing port equivalent of bacon.
and show you how to turn Spain's produce into mouth-watering dishes.
I have finished, so
You can keep in Spain.
I can keep in Spain.
My journey to meet Spain's passionate producers has brought me far from the tourist trail to its vast interior. And it's got me thinking, I really need to up my language skills.
Mi nombre es Tom.
My name is Tom.
¿Cómo estás?
Where's the horn?
Mi nombre es Tom.
Lozana.
Lausanne. That means lush.
What's Gert Lush?
Gert Lausanne.
I'm in the province of Cuenca, between Madrid and the Med. It's one of Spain's key farming regions, producing a huge variety of produce.
We've got vines over to the left. We've gone past some onions. We've got olive trees, pomegranates. But I am here on the hunt for garlic.
A powerhouse ingredient, garlic is the foundation of so many dishes we adore, and Spanish garlic is renowned the world over for its sweetness and robust flavour.
Now, I remember the first time coming across garlic. It must have been early 80s, having garlic bread and thinking this was a mind-blowing experience. And when I think of Spain, so much of it is based around that starting point of garlic.
Spain is Europe's top garlic producer, growing over 4.5 billion bulbs of garlic each year, and almost half of that comes from here in Cuenca. To find out how it's grown and harvested, I've come to La Veguila, a family-run business, and the third generation to grow garlic is Elena Messes.
Hola!
Welcome to our passion.
Thank you so much. Mi hombre Tom. My Spanish is only very little. That's the only sentence I've learned on the phone on the way here. Sorry.
Oh, don't worry, don't worry.
I've literally got out of the van and you can smell all of the garlic in the air.
Today is a so busy day. We are harvesting.
Do you need a hand?
Yeah,
Let's go find some garlic.
you're going to need that one.
It's gonna be a long day in the sunshine.
Yeah.
Before we get harvesting, I want a little look at the fresh, undried product, something even us chefs rarely see.
Look at that. So, why do we need to dry it?
Now it's so strong flavor.
Yeah?
Yeah, so you are so brave. You are going to cry?
That is one of the strongest things I've ever put in my mouth. That is unbelievable.
Wow.
To turn fresh garlic into something that doesn't blow your head off, it has to be dried for up to a year. Only then is it ready to be sent to supermarkets like M&S.
What makes good garlic?
I think the soil,
Yeah.
the weather, and the farmer. Yeah, it's our passion. At the end, it's our life. Garlic is our life.
Garlic is life. Sounds like a tattoo I should get.
The garlic harvest is the most crucial time in the farmer's calendar and must be done in dry, sunny conditions. It's also a family affair. Pulling the harvester is cousin Eno.
So you got like some plough things,
Yeah.
pulling the garlic up, and that moves it left and right to find the garlic.
Exactly. Vamos, Ino!
Venga, vamos.
Oh, yeah, hello.
The idea is to move the shovels from left to right to line up with the oncoming garlic.
So you're having to concentrate just a little bit,
Garlic, garlic, garlic.
about maybe 2 or 3 feet ahead. This is like a game of Pac-Man.
The harvester then ties the garlic in bundles and deposits them back onto the field, where they will bask in glorious sunshine for 10 days to kickstart the drying process. But garlic is not the only crop thriving here.
Swerving it.
I'm discovering a rather fierce variety of thistle.
The problem with the thistles is that they have spikes. When they come through, they hit me in a space where I've never been hit with a thistle before.
Despite working across 20 fields, Elena's family don't own any of them. The nutrient-rich soil they depend on is kept healthy by crop rotation. So they won't plant in the same field for at least 6 years. Instead, they move across the landscape, renting as they go.
The garlic people is calling Spain the travelers for land because we move every year.
Garlic nomads.
Yeah, that's exactly.
Yeah.
The next step is cleaning and sorting the garlic, done under the watchful eye of Elena's father, Adolfo, known as the godfather of garlic.
Adolfo, Tom, Adolfo.
Nice to meet you, Adolfo. How long have you been doing this? I love a little laugh like that. It's a long time.
67 que tengo.
So was your father in the garlic business?
Padre ya se dedicaba al negocio de los
Y mis abuelos también.
And now Elena.
Sí. Ella nunca pensó que iba a terminar en los ajos como su padre, ¿no? O como su madre. Pero bueno, en una ocasión yo le decía, Elena, no pierdas el norte. Yo decía que el norte eran nuestros ajos y nuestro negocio. Bueno, ella me decía, será tu norte, no mi norte. Hoy ya, 20 años después, vamos, desde el norte, el sur, el este, el oeste, es todo.
It's my life and garlic is the life.
Garlic is the life.
I want to channel Adolfo and Elena's passion for garlic into a recipe that showcases this Wonder Foods versatility.
I'm going to cook a dish that is a proper celebration of garlic. 3 different ways of cooking it, all representing Spain at its very best.
My Spanish-style garlic prawn starter is bursting with flavour, yet so simple to do. And it comes with the ultimate version of something we all love, garlic bread.
We're going to use 1 large bulb of garlic to create the best garlic butter to go onto some crispy, beautiful toasts. Get yourself some tin foil, little drizzle, extra virgin olive oil, pinch of salt and pepper, and then thyme leaves. Scrunch the tin foil up. Just want to leave a little bit of room for air to circulate.
Pop that in an oven at 180 degrees Celsius, and after 45 minutes, the cloves will have softened.
The smell is absolutely fantastic. Then into that, salt, little twist of pepper, some thyme leaves, then some flat leaf parsley, and then add your butter. That roasted flavour that you can get and put the garlic in the oven gives it a slightly sweeter depth to your normal garlic butter. And then lastly, just a little bit extra virgin olive oil.
Generously spread that lush butter all over some bread slices and get them in the oven.
All the way over here!
And bake at 180 degrees Celsius for 12 to 15 minutes while you get on with the next stage of this garlic celebration.
Now here, I've got some cloves of garlic and this lovely little garlic slicer. The great thing about this bit of kit is that each piece of garlic is equal in size, so when I cook it, they'll all cook the same. The scary thing about this bit of kit is that I've been a chef for 34 years. No, I'm terrified of it. Feel free and just use a sharp knife. I'm going to cook around about half of them in a pan with some olive oil. Whatever you do, don't walk away. They can go black and burn really, really quickly.
Once they're bronzed up, take the garlic shards out, and as they dry, they'll crisp up beautifully.
Next, prawns. Now, into the pan, I'm going to put in my butter. I'm going to add the rest of my sliced garlic. Then, half a teaspoon smoked paprika. Look at the colour of that. Garlic, paprika, the oil, the butter.
Next in are these incredible prawns. They start to caramelize and cook, and they take on fantastic paprika and garlic flavor. Just gonna throw in sherry. And the last thing, using some of this lovely dried chili. Just gonna flake it up, that kind of crunchy texture. And it's time to serve it up. Spoon the prawns into a bowl and add parsley and a sprinkle of the garlic shards. Serve with slices of the garlic toasts. And that is a beautiful little Spanish-inspired celebration of garlic. Perfect for a family that loves a big bulb of that flavour. Proper Lozano.
Salud.
How are we? Oh, yes. Dig in.
Qué buena pinta.
Do you have garlic with dinner every evening?
Mi mujer no me lo permitiría, ¿no? Está buenísimo.
Están muy buenas.
Tiene un sabor muy bueno.
I think this bread is amazing. All the flavor for garlic, but it's not so strong. I definitely am going to do at home.
Creo que cocina casi como mi mujer, como mi madre no, ¿eh? Mi madre cocina mejor que
That for me is the best compliment I've had so far in Spain. Coming up, I learn who's in charge in Murcia's vineyards.
Muy lento. Muy lento. Claro, tienes que ir más rápido.
At the minute, I am getting told off. And combine savoury and sweet on some flatbreads.
Look at those, they're amazing. M&S Tutti Frutti grapes sponsor Tom Kerridge Cooks Spain, says Tom Kerridge as he cooks with M&S Tutti Frutti grapes in Spain. M&S Spanish garlic sponsors Tom Kerridge Cooks Spain, says Tom Kerridge as he cooks with M&S Spanish garlic in Spain.
I'm on a journey across the heart of Spain. And here in the city of Cartagena in Murcia, I can't resist a little pit stop.
Now, the thing I love about foreign travel and visiting new cities is always trying to find the marketplace. Because the marketplace is a representation of the produce of the region. People are excited, there's noise, there's vibrancy, there's colours. I love it.
One of my favourite things in a market like this is trying all the produce you don't see back home.
Looks like a tiny little pear. I'm not entirely sure what that is.
¿Quieres probar esto?
If it looks like a pear, it is a pear. That is super sweet. I love it.
It's no wonder there is such great produce here, because Murcia is known as the fruit basket of Spain due to its producing prowess. In fact, 1 in every 5 of Spain's veg exports comes from this little region. So I'm exploring the Costa Calida, that's the warm coast between you and me.
Oh, look at that. The Mediterranean Sea.
It's not just the volume of production I'm here to see, but a fruit I have a soft spot for.
Now, one of the questions I'm always asked is, what's my late night snack? What do I get in late from work? Well, the answer is grapes and a bit of cheese. And the question is, what is it about this area that makes it so rich and vibrant in those wonderful fruits?
To find out, I've come to El Cerrello, one of the biggest producers in Spain's table grape heartland. And overseeing production that supplies supermarkets like M&S is Cristina Gutierrez.
Christina,
Hey,
how are you?
Tom.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well.
What a space. Tell me about Murcia and why it's so good for grapes in particular.
Murcia is the region of sun. We have the sea, and then we have the mountains as well. And this allows Murcia to start from the very beginning of the summer now, and then as the temperature rises, we move inland, and then we finish in the late autumn in the mountains, because we have a little bit of everything.
So when I've been to vineyards before, particularly wine-grown ones, the grapes, I mean, they're much lower down, the vines are much wider and broader.
So we let them hang in because we need some space to let them grow.
Is that because they can just become big, muscular, juicy grapes?
Yeah, for that we need some space for them to grow.
There are 10 varieties grown here, and each one will reach their peak at slightly different times. Now it's almost the turn of the Tutti Frutti, which are ready for taste testing after months of growing.
Okay.
Tell me.
It's super sweet. It's quite complex flavour. There's a lot going on. It's like a sweet candiness going on as well.
That's it. The genetics are actually Labrusca, which is a very sweet wine grape.
So you've then used and gone, okay, let's make an eating grape using that high sugar level.
Correct.
The Tutti Frutti will be harvested in the coming days, but down the hill, pickers are hard at work on another variety, which are picked and passed on to the packing team, under the watchful eye of Angelica Zambrano.
Hola.
Hola, Tom.
How are you?
Ya. Uy, qué grande. Soy yo chica. Soy yo
Okay.
chica.
Whilst the grapes have been given space to grow as big as they like, they now must be harvested into 500-gram punnets, ready to be shipped out. And I can already tell by the speed that they're working that this isn't going to be easy.
This is a whole new skill set for me.
Gently moving the grapes, taking good care, but at the same time, we need to be fast.
No, we don't want the boss to be unhappy. See, not only are they doing this quick, it's also mass. If I'm 10 grams short, okay?
And it's a problem. We don't want our customers to be unhappy.
So you'd rather be 10 grams over than 10 grams short?
Always more than less, yeah.
Okay, good, because now it's 509.
But no sooner have I made my first punnet, it's failed Christina's quality control.
You have to be careful not to put too many bunches in the punnet, okay?
Okay, because
So
if you
ideally two.
This isn't going well.
Muy lento.
Muy lento?
Claro, tienes que ir más rápido, si no.
The girls are saying too many questions and very little work.
It's the first one, I'm just learning. I've got to whoa, hold on. I've got questions. I'm just trying to work out what 500 grams looks like. And at the minute, I am all over the place and getting told off.
Mira, te faltan muchas, tienes que moverte más.
Yeah,
Más ritmo, vamos más rápido.
Right, time to give myself a little advantage.
Angelica, what's that over there?
No, que no. Que no. Eso no se vale.
I absolutely love this style of work, and it's very similar to being in a kitchen where it's food, it's process, it's touch, it's feel, and it's about care and attention. Rapido, yeah, chef.
I'm in awe of the speed and dedication of this team. So I want to cook up a treat using their grapes in something delicious.
Now, my go-to late night snack is very simple. It's grapes and it's cheese. But how do I elevate it? How do I make it something special?
My upgraded version is crispy hot flatbreads with melted Spanish cheese and topped with baked grapes. Crunchy, creamy and sweet, all in one bite.
So the first thing I've got to do to make my flatbread is activate some yeast. Into warm water goes some packet dried sachet yeast, 1 teaspoon of sugar, 2 tablespoons of olive oil.
Give it a stir and leave it to activate for 5 minutes somewhere warm. And then you can start to make the dough.
This is 00 flour, okay? It's the same sort of flour that you make pasta out of. Pinch of salt, and then the activated warm yeasty water. It's gone all fluffy and light, look. And just start bringing it together. And once you feel that it all beginning to form, get your hands in and start kneading. Start stretching that dough. You want to keep going with it 4 or 5 minutes. You'll know when it's right, when it doesn't feel crumbly.
Put the dough back into a greased bowl, cover with cling film and leave it to double in size.
I'm just going to take these Tutti Frutti grapes off the stalk and pop them onto a metal tray. Just a little drizzle, fig vinegar and the olive oil. Make sure everything gets lovely and coated. Pinch of salt, twist of pepper, good sprig of rosemary.
Put them in an oven at 240 for around 8 minutes until the natural sugars begin to caramelise.
These grapes, look, have started to burst and all those lovely juices are beginning to come out. We'll leave them to cool. And you can see here that my dough has risen.
With a little bit of flour, knock the air out of the dough. Dust a chopping board with flour, and for a second time, knead and stretch it.
Cut it into two. Get your flour. Then start shaping the two pieces of dough into balls.
Pop those onto a tray, cover with a clean tea towel, and leave until they double in size. And then you can get rolling.
I've got here just a little bit of polenta flour and a little bit of plain flour. Now, plain flour, just so I can dust these flatbread doughs and start rolling. I'm going to do it into a slightly more oval-like flatbread shape. Putting a load of polenta flour on. You don't want it to stick to your paddle. Now, I've got two types of cheese here. I've got blue cheese because it's got that real big flavour, and a softer, creamier cheese. Just slice cheeses up. Crumble the blue cheese on the top, filling in those little gaps. And then some of these delicious baked grapes. And the grape juice. And a little sprinkling of chopped rosemary over the top. Drizzle of olive oil. Then into the oven.
Cook for around 10 minutes at 240 or until the dough has risen.
Look at those hot, crispy flatbread with amazing melted cheese and grapes.
With a final drizzle of honey, they're ready to serve.
Here, Christina and some of her crew coming round the corner. Let's see what they make of these. Hello, ladies. How are we?
Oh,
You okay?
wow.
Are you hungry?
Very hungry.
Okay.
Yeah. Thank you. Cheers. Cheers. Fantastic.
Está muy buena. El contraste de sal con lo dulce, espectacular.
How many of those do we have?
I've got plenty of dough made. We can just keep rolling all day.
You are much more amazing doing the cooking than doing the packing.
Yeah, I'll take that.
There's a commitment to precision that I love to see in the kitchen. And it's also here in Spain's fields. Whether it's weighing up fruit or working the fine lines of the land, you have to care about the little stuff to get the big stuff right. And that's something I find inspiring.
Tom Kerridge Cooks Spain, sponsored by M&S Food.